So question number 1, what is air made up of? As we know, air is a mixture of several gases. We have discussed in the reading that air contains 78% of nitrogen and 21% of oxygen, and only 1% of the air contains water vapors and carbon dioxide. So air is a mixture of several gases. Number two, they are asking us define atmosphere. Now, a thin layer of air that protects the Earth's surface from extreme temperature and harmful sun rays is called as atmosphere. And the layer of gas that surrounds our planet is atmosphere. Our atmosphere makes life possible on the planet. It provides oxygen, keeps the surface warm, and water can so we can exist, and protects the surface from the dangerous radiation of the sun. These are some of the uses of the atmosphere, or the some of the importance of the atmosphere. Now we have our new question that is named different layers of atmosphere. We have discussed this also, that there are different layers of atmosphere, but in your level we have discussed only two, such as troposphere and stratosphere. But here you can see I have shown you all the five layers of atmosphere, that is troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. The first one is the first one is troposphere. As you can see, the troposphere has clouds in it. The second one is stratosphere. The aeroplanes and the flying jet fly into the stratosphere. The third one is mesosphere. Mesosphere have the comics that rotates or into the mesosphere. Then we have the thermosphere, which have the which have the stars and the satellites, and the last we have the exosphere, in which we send the rockets. Now we have question number 4, list three properties of air. And we know that there are different properties of air, like air is invisible, air occupies space, and it has weight. Okay, let's discuss them one by one. Number one, air occupies space. We have a little experiment or little activity planned here. You can use a bucket or a glass full of water, and then you use a glass full of then you put a bottle full of the water, and you will put it inside the bucket, and you will observe that as you put it inside the bucket, it will make some bubbles, and the level of the water in the bucket will start rising up. It means the air is taking up some of the space. Okay, next, it has weight. This we have earlier we have explained this experiment with the two balloons, each of which will be blown with the air, and we will hang them with a hanger, and we will tie them with a hanger, and we will observe they will be at same level. But as you pinch one of the balloon, you will observe the hanger will tilt one side down and one side up. This is because the air has weight, and the balloon with the air is heavier than the balloon without the air. Number three, it helps in burning. And how it helps in burning, we have done this experiment too. We have light up the candle, and we turn the upside down a cup or a glass, so we can see that what's happening inside. We will use a transparent glass. Then we will see that after a few minutes the candle will automatically stop burning. This is because the candle was burning with the help of the air present inside the glass, and as the air finishes inside the glass, the candle will eventually turn off. Okay, so which part of the air is helping for burning? Is it carbon dioxide or oxygen? Yes, it is oxygen. The part of the air that supports burning is the oxygen. Now, question number 6, right? Uses of the air. Air is used to work as a pragmatic drill. we uses it to work the pragmatic drills. And number two, wind is used to move the sailboats. As you can see here, the wind pressures the curtains of the sailboat, and they will push the sailboat curtains in one direction, and the air will exert pressure from this direction, and the boat will eventually moves in the opposite direction. Okay. Number three, air is blown into the recorders and which vibrates to produce a nice sound. This is how recorder actually works. That we blow into the air, we blow into the recorder, and with this the hole, the air gets inside the pipe, and we can see the vibrating air, and this vibrating air will go out at different points with from the holes that will produce a pleasant sound. Let's do the extensive questions now, and here is our only one extensive question, that is, what is pollution and how can we reduce air pollution? Dust, smoke, and smoke are the air pollutants which make our air dirty. We can see it here that all the toxic gases like smokes and smoke, all of them are making our air polluted. So we call it as air pollution. It is important to keep our air clean, and there are two different types of things we can do to keep our air clean. But before that, we should know that what are good things for our atmosphere and what are bad things for atmosphere. So bad things for the air are the harmful gases coming out, the harmful smoke coming out of the industries, the harmful sprays, the body sprays, the harmful smoke coming out of the vehicles. These are bad for the air. And the good things for the air are eco-friendly vehicles like bicycles, the green areas, and we should plant more trees. So now they are asking us how can we reduce the air pollution. So there are some of the points, like number one, planting more trees. We plant more trees so there will be more oxygen, and if there will be more oxygen, there will be less carbon dioxide, and less carbon dioxide is said to be as a good clean air. Okay, using electrical vehicles instead of the vehicles run onto the petrol, because petrol and the fossil fuels are main cause of the our air pollution. Using environment friendly vehicles like bicycles, because they do not consume the fossil fuels, and they do not exhale the sorry and then they do not evolve the smoke into the air, so they are not the part of pollution. Okay. Next is using alternate source of energy. We should not use the energy sources which like the generators or something like that. So because they produce smoke, and that is very harmful for our environment. Use public transports, because public transport can take at a time many peoples from one place to another. Instead, all of them use different vehicles having different producing different smokes. Okay, that's it for today, girls. We have done the reading, explanation, and everything of this chapter. Now you have to do the back size on your science book, and short question answers and extensive question answer on your notebook. But you should have to do this work in neat handwriting. Your writing should be neat with proper hooks and loops and in proper Al-Qura script. And let me tell you that you should have to send me your clear work picture, and you can ask me any of the question if you want to hear in the comment section, or you can ask it separately on my personal number. So Allah Hafiz from your teacher, Ms. Maruk Fayaz. See you tomorrow inshallah. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.